Right. Hello, Scott.
Hello.
I I invite you to close your eyes for a moment and arrive in the space. Center yourself, ground yourself, and create your bubble of space. And me as a space holder, I'm creating this golden cube around us, our working space, which I also ground with a black, thick, kind of 20 to 30 centimeter of diameter into the ground to Mother Earth. And I'm inviting clarity, love, transformation, healing. And if you want to call something else into the space, go ahead.
Love, clarity, possibility.
Thank you. When you're ready, you can open your eyes. What can I do for you? Why are we here? Why are you here?
There's something that's like blocking me from feeling more. And I want to feel. I'm choosing to do this work. And there's ways where I've made progress feeling, but I'm like hitting this wall inside myself where I don't even, it's just like I'm not sure what it is, actually. I'm not sure. And it's just this thing where I want to go forward, but I feel stuck. And I know there's fear, like I'm afraid to feel my feelings more. I think that there's old thought maps still, like some of the old feelings thought
Yeah,
map that I
yeah,
didn't
and
wasn't
Scott,
aware that was still there until recent. Yeah.
yeah. And I invite you to stay with your eyes closed and go to the wall. You already know where it is inside of you. It's a space, it's something, and go there to the wall, which you're hitting again and again. You want to feel, but there's
Yeah.
something. And then speak from there. Speak from the pain which is causing, or what is caused by having this wall. You already said, I feel fear. So,
Yeah.
good sentence to start is, I feel fear because.
And I also feel sadness. I'm not sure if
Mm-hmm.
they're separate or mixed, but I feel sad right now.
Mm-hmm. Because.
I feel sad because I don't want to be stuck. I feel sad. I don't know. It's just this happens almost all the time when I do processes. It's like I sit down, I start to feel something, and it just disappears completely. And then it'll come back up, and then it disappears completely. And then eventually, it like I can make contact and tap into it and let it flow. But it's just like it's a whole process to even like to really access the emotion.
Yeah, and instead, yes, that. Instead of talking about it and describing what happens, go there. This is where again and again you're hitting a spot and it's vanishing. It's the feelings which were coming up are vanishing. And slow down. What exactly is happening there? It's like really go into slow motion. There's something coming in, something which is protecting you for a good reason until now. So what is protecting you? What are you using to protect yourself? And it's probably helpful to switch to your and activate your energetic eyes. It's nothing you can figure out with your mind. Yeah. What is there? And speak before you know, Scott. It's not about being perfect, knowing it already. Like start with the first thing what you're noticing inside yourself. Maybe it's a body sensation.
My eyes are watering. I
Mm-hmm.
feel sad, but I also feel afraid.
Because.
My body is kind of tight, like maybe because it's cold, but it's like kind of like restricted.
Mm-hmm. Where? The full body? Or are there specific parts where tightening?
My arms and kind of my
Mm-hmm.
full body, but particularly my arms and
Yeah.
shoulders.
Mm-hmm. You're making fists.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
yeah. There's something I'm protecting.
Mm-hmm.
I'm scared. I know I'm scared of getting in trouble.
Mm-hmm.
I'm scared of being hurt. I'm scared of being wrong.
Yeah. What if this would be 100% true? You're wrong. You're in trouble. When there's no other reality, just that. And allow yourself to sink into that. Like let the sadness, the fear get bigger. Yeah, exactly that. And in your fist, there's probably another feeling.
Just a little bit of anger.
Yeah. Hmm. And don't care if it's mixed. Like let it speak from that what is coming up. Yes. Let that the in the right hand, like let this get bigger. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yes. Exactly that. And there are words, like there are sounds. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Exactly that, Scott. Let it get as big as it really is. It's huge. It's huge. Mm-hmm. It might feel like you're freaking out. You're like you're going crazy. This is exactly how it feels.
I'm trying to stay with it, and it's like it's trying to go away because it's my survival pattern.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And you worked your way enough to that point where you can make this bigger. You can see, okay, there's the tendency, it wants to push it down, and you can make it bigger. Yes, you're doing great. Mm-hmm. Yeah, don't swallow it down, let it come up. Did you notice? This is the
Yes.
mechanism yeah, you're making it smaller. Next time when you want to swallow, don't swallow. Let it let it come up. You can do that. What was happening now? Was there a sentence or something?
I'm in this state of nothingness.
Mm-hmm. How is it in there, in the nothingness?
It's peaceful.
What else?
It's nothing. It's just it's space.
And my guess is that you're familiar with this space, Scott.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's yeah. It's how I've survived, and
Mm-hmm.
I've gotten to know this place and become more aware of it, of where I'm at when I'm in it through the EHP processes. Because in between the waves of the feelings, this is where I go. So I think it's where I've lived most of my life.
Mm-hmm. And how is it in there? When you're there, how is it? You said peaceful, there's space. What is the like what is the sensation? What is the taste? What is the color? Where are the
It's
edges?
it's in my mind, I think,
Mm-hmm.
and expansive and quiet.
Mm-hmm.
There's a blissfulness to it. Nothing, nothing can hurt me.
Yeah. Because
I don't know,
what are
because
you
I'm
telling
here.
yourself? Yeah, because you're there. Why is there? When you are there, no one can hurt you. Nothing can hurt you because what is so different in there besides somewhere else? What are you telling yourself? What is the why? What? What is happening there for you or not happening? Nothing can hurt me because, and let it speak from that space.
I don't know if this is true, but I'm just gonna say it. It's
Yeah, there's just say it. It's all part
because
of the process.
I'm not feeling,
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
and
because you're not feeling.
I'm hiding.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're hiding.
But I also think somehow I've conditioned myself to think that I should be here, that
Yeah.
this is where I'm supposed to be.
Mm-hmm. Because you should be there. Because this is where you're supposed to be.
Yeah, like unfazed by everything and just
Can
like
you say the
meditative.
last sentence? Can you say the last sentence?
Yes, unfazed, like
What does it?
unaffected by
Mm-hmm.
things,
Okay. Yeah.
and like just in this like blissful meditative state of mind
Mm-hmm.
where everything is okay
Mm-hmm.
no matter what.
Yeah. Everything is perfect. Fine. Yeah. And how is it inside there? Like related to what is out there? What is beyond that? Because there you're supposed to be. Why not over there? Out there.
Because it's dangerous over there,
Mm-hmm.
and,
Because
and yeah, and I don't want to be there. I don't want to be in like fighting. I don't want to be
yeah, you
just
don't want to fight.
lost in the physical world.
Mm-hmm. What does it mean? You're lost in the physical world.
Thinking I'm just this body and just this ego and just this temporary lifetime.
And then what would that mean? If you're only this body, this limited life space or lifetime, no bliss, no calmness, no quietness, no nothingness, no peacefulness, what then?
I might create things that I don't want.
And then what do you don't want? What are the things you don't want to create?
Things that will things that will entrap me longer, things like karmic things that will come back to me for me to learn the lesson.
Yeah, and then if you would need to learn the lesson, what is then? What would be so bad about that?
So like, yeah, feeling the
Mm-hmm.
pain, feeling the pain and not knowing what to do and being stuck
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yes.
and not connected.
Yeah, not connected. Feeling the pain. Yeah, let that get bigger, Scott. Yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, don't make it go away. Don't make it go away. Let it get bigger. It's so huge. This is the reason. This is the source why you're trapped yourself in this blissful space where everything is okay because you don't want to face the pain. It's so painful. And what else? What else would happen? What pain is it?
It's a pain of
Mm-hmm.
a pain of being like just like rejected, shunned, and like tortured.
Mm-hmm. How would you be tortured? How does that look like inside of you? The pain you have there. So huge, Scott. Mm-hmm.
First, I'm pushed away,
Mm-hmm.
rejected
Yeah.
rejected,
Uh-huh.
rejected from people.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And let it get, yeah, exactly what is shaking in your leg, your fist.
And
Yes.
I have
Uh-huh.
no place.
Mm-hmm.
I have no place to be.
You have no place to be. Yeah. There's no space for you, no place. You get rejected. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. And then, mm-hmm. Yeah. It's so huge, Scott. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And let it get as big as it is. Your whole body. Your body's shaking. Let it shake. Let it scream. Let the tone out. There's a scream, Scott. Hear that? Yeah. Yeah.
so scared.
Yeah, you're so scared.
I have to hide. I have to
Yeah. Yes, that you're dying. Yes, you're so scared that you would die. Yeah. This is how it feels 24/7 in this space. That's why you go into this safe space. But this is underneath.
hear you.
This is
What was that?
underneath. This is underneath. This fear, this screaming, this fear of dying. This is exactly what keeps this other place, this safe space, this peaceful, mindful, quiet place alive. This is underneath. It's always going on, Scott. This is the driver of your life. It's so huge. Yeah, now you're tapping into it. Yes, let this get big. You're doing amazing. Yes. Yeah. When
I don't
did,
know what else to do.
yeah, you don't know what else to do. Yes. When did this start, Scott? When did this started to rule your life? When was that happening? How old were you? And let your body inform you. Don't search with your mind. Your body knows. Your right leg knows exactly when it started to shake. Let your right leg speak. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that. Say that.
I don't know.
Your mind don't know, but your leg does. Mm-hmm. Yeah. When did it start? How old are you in this space inside of you? And speak before you know it. You can do that, Scott. I know you have a brilliant mind, but your mind is not helping you.
Yeah, I don't want to be in my mind. I'm just there right now.
Yeah, you can do that. You did this several
It's just,
times just now. You can drop yourself back into your emotional body. You're doing great.
I'm just,
You go.
I'm scared to like speak the things I already know and be coming from my mind. So I'm not speaking. And
Mm-hmm.
I think it's something much deeper than this. And what
Yeah.
what is coming up right now, it's like things I'm already aware of and I've already worked on.
But let them come up anyway. Probably they are connected because this situation happened again and again, Scott. They are all connected. It's not ticked off. Something comes more often. It's not a tick off list. Tr Trust what is coming up.
Okay.
Yeah. And when there are several, go there where you are youngest.
What's the numbers that coming? I'm not there yet, but the number that's coming up is 5.
Yeah. You're 5 years old. And then let it unfold. This is how it goes. The first thing is happening. 5 years. Okay. Are you inside or outside?
Uh, I'm 7, and
Mm-hmm.
I'm outside.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Are you alone or is someone with you?
I'm with all the children in my class, in
Mm-hmm.
my second grade class.
Mm-hmm.
They were
And
going
what,
outside to play.
yeah, outside to play. And what happens? You're 7 years old. Mm-hmm.
There
Yeah.
was the kids were all making fun of me
Mm-hmm. Because.
because I was different.
Mm-hmm.
Because my hair was different. My parents made me have this long hair in the back, and all the kids made fun of me almost every day.
Mm-hmm.
And this day, like this one kid told me he was gonna kill me. Who told me he was gonna kill me on the recess break, and he brought scissors outside and tried to stab me.
This is what he wanted to do. This is what he tried to do. Like, yeah, let your body remember, and you're doing great. So you're out there with all the kids, and they make fun of you. And there's this guy, your colleague, who's supposed to be your friend, and he says, "I'm gonna kill you." And he brought scissors out there. And then,
He's not my friend. No one's my friend.
yeah, no one is your friend. Mm-hmm. And then what happens, Scott?
I'm, I don't. I'm scared.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not wanted.
Let the fear try try to tap into the fear and don't make it right. It's not about that. Don't need to figure it out, but it's tuning into the fear. You said you're afraid. Yes, you're doing great. And let the fear get as huge as it is. What did you do with the fear back then? Did did you show it when they made fun of you and the colleague was bringing his scissor and he wanted to kill you? What happened inside of you? You say that.
I I was scared.
Mm-hmm.
I tried to stay away from him,
Mm-hmm.
and
And then did it work?
yes, I I'm in my mind a little bit, but this is coming up.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, I did this weird thing to myself that I don't like, that I hate, but that I did it. But
Mm-hmm. What did you
I
do?
I learned to be dishonest,
Mm-hmm.
and in this moment I wanted. In this
Mm-hmm.
moment, I was hurting so much from like just from the other kids and not belonging,
Mm-hmm.
that like I didn't know what else to do to like to belong other
Mm-hmm.
than to like hurt myself. And so
Mm-hmm. What did you do? Yeah.
all the kids lined up and we're walking with the teachers back to class, and and it's like I wanted to like hurt myself to prove that no one cares about me. And so like I was on top of the I was on top
Mm-hmm.
of the jungle gym, and I like let go and fell off on purpose. It just laid there to see if anyone would come back for me.
Mm-hmm. And then, so you went to the jungle gym?
Yeah, it's like this thing you climb on, this dome
Uh-huh.
thing. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. And then you went there and you were waiting that someone will pick you there.
Yeah.
And then,
And then I waited a while until the teachers came back for me.
mm-hmm. And then,
That's all I remember.
mm-hmm. I think there's more, Scott. Yeah, let your body remember. You said something, you did this weird thing. You learned to be dishonest because it was so painful to be laughed out, laughed at from your whole classmates. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like I learned to hurt myself so they can't hurt me.
Yeah. And how did you
And I
hurt
learned to
yourself?
hide
Mm-hmm.
and to be like, this has happened multiple times, not just this one time, but it's like, and I just, I learned to be like unfucking withable. Like you can't fuck me up. Like you can't do anything to me. Like I'm
Mm-hmm.
okay no matter what.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You can you can do anything with me. It's like nothing is touching you, nothing is hurting you, nothing gets close. How did you do that? How? Mm-hmm. You will not get me. How did you arrange that they will never get you, even they are hurting you? Is this then when you invented this peaceful space to go there?
I don't think so.
Okay. So what else? What else did you do? Mm-hmm. You're doing great. Stay on there. So you started to create something, Scott, that they can do whatever they want to do, and you still don't get hurt. They will not get you. They cannot fuck up with you or fuck you. How did you do that? Mm-hmm. Yeah, that. Yes. You're still in there.
I,
Huh.
I guess I put a wall around myself.
Yeah, it's still there. You're still in there, Scott. The wall is still there. It's all around you. So how does it look? Is it from bricks,
Uh,
from metal, like how? Yes, and let your fists speak too. This is where it
I'm just
is.
I'm angry. I'm angry because I've already took down like a shield in front of me that I've had in like a block,
Mm-hmm.
and there's still more. There's still fucking more. There's this
Yeah,
fucking
and there's
wall.
probably even more, Scott. This is where you are. This is where you are. And
I
it's,
don't want to live here anymore.
yes, you don't want to live there anymore. Yes, I get that. And still it's there. This is where you are. And it's amazing to see it. I'm glad. But still, you're discovering this is the wall. I want that you really fully get it, which technology you invented and why. And the why you already know. So, how does it look? Is it all around you? Is it just in front of you? Like, how?
It's all around me like a globe.
Like a globe. Okay.
Yeah,
What
it's
material?
clear. It's
Clear.
kind of clear. Like
Mm-hmm.
so, so
Is
I can see everything.
uh-huh.
But then people look at it, see this like mirror reflection or something.
Mm. The outside is a mirror, a reflection, and how, what kind of a
It's
reflection you're
it's
putting
like
there?
I can it's like I can see you, but you can't see me.
Mm-hmm. I can see you, but you cannot see me. Yes. Mm-hmm. And how do you do this with the, how do you decide what they're gonna see? Like there's a mirror, and what are they seeing? What do you give them? What are you feeding your world with?
That that I'm not that I'm not doing anything wrong.
Mm-hmm.
That I'm doing everything right. That that I'm not a threat.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're not a threat. You do everything right. What picture are you feeding? What else?
The perfect thing, I guess. Like that I'm perfect.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
That I don't have problems and that
I
I
don't
don't
have
feel
problems.
pain. Yeah,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't feel pain.
and that like that
Mm-hmm.
uh, don't know. It's like uh, it wants to come out, but
Yeah,
uh,
let your body speak. You're doing great. I'm doing everything right. I'm not a threat and I'm perfect. I have no problems and I don't feel any pain. What
yeah.
else?
And I've got it all figured out.
I got it all figured out. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and this is what you're feeding the world. This is what you let yourself, how you let yourself be seen. But in the inside, something else is happening. Inside of this globe, what are you hiding?
my own needs,
Mm-hmm.
what I need,
Mm-hmm.
my boundaries,
Mm-hmm.
like um, my feelings.
Mm-hmm.
And this thing is like served me so well. It's like it's worked so well.
Yeah.
And I've actually created some pretty great success with this thing.
Mm-hmm.
And at the same time, it's like there's a way that like I'm just stuck in this thing
Mm-hmm.
and I'm
Yeah.
tired of being stuck. It's like there's a way that I play small in the world. And there's
Yeah.
a way where it's like I'm just getting by, even though like I look successful to a lot of people. It's like I'm just getting by. Like
Mm-hmm.
in so many ways. I'm just getting by. Like
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
and like I've grown so far and I've changed like fucking tremendously since I was a child, like so much. And so many people see me as this like great thing and like great example and like have so much to give. And I do. There's like true in that, but it's like I'm only scratching the surface. Like there's so much fucking more that wants to come through me and so much more like influence that I want to have in this world. And it's like my being really wants to come forward, but it's like I'm blocked. It's like I'm stuck in this thing, and it's like I want to give more. I want to share more. I want to have more influence and more impact. I
Mm-hmm.
want to like just like create these incredible things, but I'm like it's stuck
Mm-hmm.
in this thing.
Yeah. But the good thing is that you know how it looks like now, Scott. Before it was operating and you were like looking a bit from the outside and guessing what the space looked like. It was like, okay, always when I want to feel something is blocking me. So but you were still looking from the outside. You see? And now you are inside. And at the same time, you were getting the full picture. You know what you're hiding. You know that you're feeding the world with this globe around you with pictures that you are the perfect person, that you don't have problems, and you have it all figured out. All this pretending what you are not. Underneath, there are these your needs, your boundaries, your feelings. And this construct was serving you. Like you say, wow, it brought me really far. But your being wants to expand. And I want to ask you, was it long enough to have that? Because you can choose to stay in there, but I hear you saying it's enough. So was it enough?
Yes,
Yeah, I think so too. I really
and
think so.
it is enough. Like I'm I'm tired. I'm done. I'm done with this thing, and I'm also afraid. Like I'm afraid to not have it.
Yeah. So what about talking to the globe and telling the globe, what did you learn? What did you learn? Why you're ready enough? It's like we're never ready, you know, but ready enough to take over. That you don't need the mirror anymore. You don't need to hide your boundaries, hide your feelings, hide your needs, because you trained yourself over the last years that enough. And what about having this conversation with the globe? Why now? Why are you taking over or you want to take over? Do you want to do that?
Yes.
Great, go ahead. A good starting point would be hello globe or whatever you want to call it.
Oh, hello, protective globe.
What does it say?
Says hi.
Hmm. Go ahead. Why you want to take over? Why you are changing your mind?
Protective globe. Protective globe. You have served me so well.
How?
Kept me safe
Mm-hmm.
from other people hurting me. You've helped me just grow and create and and serve other people even. And at the same time, I've outgrown you.
Yeah.
I've outgrown you. And it would not serve either of us for me to stay inside you anymore. So I am choosing to not live in you anymore. I don't want to live in you anymore. And I will always remember how like you served me so well.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. It did a great job. 24/7 for so many years. Like since ever. You can almost say since ever. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Also let this out. It's yes. This is the old stuff which comes up, Scott. Yeah. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. And tell it also why you are ready. What did you learn? How did you prepare yourself to take over?
uh, uh, I,
Mm-hmm.
I I've learned I've learned that is I know that to live my true potential and to do what I'm here to do and to serve the most people and to be the most fulfilled in my life that
But how?
that
It's more about your skills. Like how can you fulfill your potential? So like you learn how
well,
to
I have to
feel.
go beyond this. Like I have to go beyond this. I cannot live in this bubble to reach those things, to live those things, like to be in my being. Like I can't be in this bubble anymore. This
Yeah, and
this
how did you
globe.
prepare yourself, Scott? What skills did you learn? Like for example, keeping your center or how you're grounded, sort of clarity, these things I mean. Like, what did you
Yes,
learn?
thank
How
you.
did you prepare yourself? And tell it. Like, I'm ready. I'm ready to rumble. I don't need the mirror
Yeah.
protecting.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I
And use this
Protective,
anger with what your feed is. This anger gives you the clarity. Let it run through your system.
protective globe or bubble. When 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 I installed you, I didn't have the tools that I have now. And now I've trained and I've built tools that are serving me better now. I can stay centered in my center. I can
Yeah.
feel my feelings
Yeah. What else?
and I can speak up when I need to speak up and I can
Yes.
say my boundary. I can say
Yes.
my boundary. I can ask for help when I need it. I can say my
Yeah.
needs. I can make requests. I'm I can take care of myself in these ways.
Mm-hmm.
And and I know that I can handle the pain. I can handle the pain.
Yeah. Yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I can feel. I know what an emotion and a feeling is. Yes. And
Yes,
pain is
because I
part of
know what
life.
feeling
Yeah.
is and I know what emotions are and I
Yeah.
know what stories are.
Mm-hmm. Yes. And that's why you're ready, and not because you want to live the potential, Scott. Do you see that? You prepared yourself enough. You have the tools before you did not. This was the tool you invented. This was a this was a survival tool. But now you equipped yourself with the living tools, with aliveness tools, with adult tools, with tools which an initiated adult is using. This is what you did the last decade, I would say. And now you're ready to let go of this globe. So how did, like, usually when you implant, like when you create these technologies which are so supporting your survival, you are also implementing something how you can dismantle in a way. And I want you to look how do you do that? It's very unique. It's always like invented by yourself. I cannot help you with that. You will figure it out. Like, what is the next step? What is the next move?
Dismantle it. Yeah.
How do you do that? And you don't need to do it just right now, because before you do it, you would say, "Thank you, Globe. I thank you for your service," and speak another appreciation, and then you say, "Okay, I'm I'm taking over," and then you would do it. Okay,
Okay.
great.
There's a there's a hidden control panel
Mm-hmm. Great.
that like has a cover on it where it's hidden
Mm-hmm.
and only I can find it.
Yeah, you placed it there. Amazing. A
And
hidden.
so I have to open the panel
Mm-hmm.
and then I have to flip some switches, like some
Mm-hmm.
buttons to be able
Mm-hmm.
to dismantle it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, great. And before you go ahead, say something what you appreciate and say, "I'm taking over now." And then do whatever you need to do. And then as soon as it does dismantle itself, like, let the energy, whatever comes, there probably might be sounds coming, like whatever comes, let it happen. Your system will regulate itself. Okay? Go ahead.
Thank you, Globe. Thank you for protecting me. Thank you. You served me so well. you did your job perfectly,
Yes. Hmm.
and you like kept me alive and even helped me succeed in so many ways. Thank you for all that you did, and thank you for serving me and allowing me to utilize you and to live in you. I really appreciate just like how much like you were there with me
Hmm.
when I needed you. And some things have changed. I have these tools now. And so I'm I'm taking I'm taking over. I'm taking over.
What does it say?
I just wanted to do my job.
Mm. Yeah. It exactly did what you told it to do. Amazing. Thank you. So you're taking over. Anything else to say to the globe?
I'm I'm grateful for you.
Mm.
And I respect you. And I'm taking over because I decide if I engage you or not. And I don't I don't need you anymore. I don't.
Yeah, you don't.
I
It's
have
over.
tools that are more
Yes.
serving to my life now and to the people around me now.
Yeah. And
And
you already said that. If if you say it twice, it's like it will not make it double. Like
thank you.
you already said that. And you can
Thank
say,
you.
okay, I'm switching you off now. Goodbye. Thank you.
I'm switching you off now. Thank you and goodbye.
And then do your job and really go slow with it. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yes. Uh-huh. Yeah. Whatever happens, let the energy come back to you. Allow your system to regulate. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And when there screams, when there's shaking, let your body do exactly what it's supposed to do. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yes. Mm-hmm. How did it vanish? Like what happened with the globe? Was it
It
shrinking, like disappearing, dissolving.
It's like a holographic holographic bubble shield thing that just went back into itself,
Mm-hmm.
like back
Mm-hmm.
into itself,
Okay.
because the whole thing was just like a computer illusion,
Yeah. It was working well. Where do you want to?
like a projector screen that turned off.
Yeah, was a projector screen and was mirroring exactly what you wanted the world to see, Scott. And it was amazingly working. And you will discover life from a completely different thing, like a different perspective. And it might happen that people will not understand which Scott is there because you only let them see like a mirror, like a fantasy world. And so be be patient with others, but also with yourself. It might be a bit confusing because and let them know, look, I discovered this projection thing, like and and it's gone. And until now I sent illusions to you. I pretended to be someone else, but now I'm here and I want to get to know you. So it might happen that people move out of your life, but probably a lot of people will come and join your life because they love the Scott they see, because you let them see yourself, right? And it will be completely different. And go slow with this. Like be patient because the people what they see now is you. Hello. And I'm glad. And there's I want that you research or observe what is going on with your right leg if it start shaking again and other processes. This is the anger. This is suppressed anger. And it's about time you're using this anger instead of putting it into your leg. You stored it there because it was safe, but this is a valuable resource. You need to hold your sort of clarity, your boundaries, go for your needs, speak out, say yes, say no, they say stop. It's like this is the resource you need. Thank you for doing this. Is there anything else you want to say?
Yeah, I'm glad I'm glad to do this process, and I feel fear at the same time, a little bit of fear. And I know everything's okay. Thank you.
Thank you. And lucky you, you have your fear back. You also need your
Yes.
fear. If you don't have your fear, hell, what happens? Again, you go behind such a protecting field, right? You need to protect yourself. But the fear will tell you exactly the distance, the pace, the rhythm, the yes, the no, the fundament of information so that you can negotiate with the world and be intimate with life.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what I want. I want to be more intimate.
great. Good luck.
Thank you.
I'm glad. Okay, cool. So I will stop for now the recording